Hi, I'm Mark. This is my November review for Libra Sun sign and Libra rising. This month starts off with a tricky couple of days. You have the Sun opposing Uranus across your money houses. If you share resources, could mean a sudden change in shared resources. Could mean that there's a sudden expense. You have Mercury squaring Saturn in the 4th house of the home, so it could be linked to the home. There could be a sudden duty or responsibility to the home, so you may have to pay for a repair or something. The other thing is Venus is opposite Chiron. Now, Chiron's a planet of healing. This is across your 7th house, 1st house. So there's a wound here that may surface to do with relationships, past relationships. Now this is maybe good because you could heal this wound. Let it come up to the surface, acknowledge it, but then let go of it. Let it float away. Mercury's still retrograde, so it's not good for communications. Mercury goes direct on the 4th, and then it's a lot better. So in the meantime, it's not good for communication, it's not good for negotiations or making decisions, so just hang fire and wait till Mercury goes direct on the 4th. On the 6th, things get a lot better. We have the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction in your 4th house of the home. Now when Jupiter and Pluto are together, they create power. Pluto enlarges everything it touches, and Pluto is about power. So here we have an increase in energy, increase in drive. Now, how do you direct this? Well, you need to find which area of your life needs that push, needs that energy. Could be that you're still doing things around the home, because these planets have been in your 4th house for a long time. But they will be moving next year, so maybe it's time now to get things finished, get things sorted, so that next year when they move into your 5th house, you can have more fun, be out and about more. Maybe these responsibilities and duties you have towards the home will then drift away, and you'll have more time to do the things you want. You'll have more time to do creative things, go out, enjoy yourself, socialising. So direct this energy where you think it's needed. It's a time for great achievement. This aspect lasts 14 days, so there's plenty of time to direct that energy into the right area. On the 9th, the Sun makes a trine aspect to Neptune in your 6th house. So it's a good time to assess where you are health-wise, your routines, your daily routines, your exercise routines, your work routines, just to assess, because here you have imagination with these two coming together. So you can use your imagination to create a better daily environment for yourself, a much better way of working, or much better way of going about your daily tasks. So this is an excellent time for using that imagination. Also on that day, Venus makes an opposition to Mars. Now this one's a little bit more tricky because it's across your 1st and 7th house. Venus is in your 1st house, so you'll feel very chilled, you'll feel laid back and feel really good about things. But Mars is in your 7th house, so if there is any aggression, it will come from someone else. So you need to be aware of this. It's great if you're in a relationship because it will produce some sparks and fire in that relationship. But you have to be aware that people may get angry at you. It may be nothing you've done, but they are representing Mars. They are being the angry one. You are Venus, you are the calm one. So just be ready for that. It's a bit of a seesaw month for you Librans. The 12th and 13th are totally different days. On the 12th, Mercury moves into your 2nd house, but at the moment he does so, he makes an opposition to the Black Moon Lilith. So this is a day when you might feel that your glass is half empty. You may feel that you don't have enough money or enough possessions. You may feel that if you have shared resources that your partner isn't bringing in enough. These are all issues that may come up on this day, but try and negate the negative thoughts, because on the 13th is a very positive day. Venus, your ruler, is in action. She makes an aspect to the North and South node. So here you can attract to you whatever it is you desire. This is a great day for using the law of attraction, believing to receive what it is you want. Also on that day, Mars goes direct in your 7th house. So again, there's a bit of a seesaw going on here, because Venus is what you want, what you desire. Mars is the demands put on you by other people. So there is a bit of a seesaw effect going on here as well within relationships. The feel-good factor continues into the 15th with your ruler Venus making more aspects, this time to Jupiter and Pluto. So this is another great day. It's a great day for love. It's a great day for finding love. It's also a day for overindulgence, so just be a little bit careful. On the 15th as well, there's a new moon in your second house. So this is a great time to start anything, any plans for financial projects. This is a good time to sow the seeds now so you can reap the benefit in the future. On the 17th, we're back on the seesaw again. It's a day when Mercury opposes Uranus. So this is a day when your mind is overstimulated, you won't be able to concentrate very well. On the 18th, it's the opposite. Saturn means that you'll be very, very organised, very able to complete tasks and get on with things. And then on the 19th, it's back up again because Venus is then making a square to Saturn. Now Venus is at the end of your sign, so she's becoming weaker. So there's responsibilities and limitations put on Venus on this day. So you won't feel like doing things then either. These responsibilities could be focused around the home because Saturn's in your 4th house. But Venus will move into Scorpio in your 2nd house on the 22nd, so that's good news. On the 24th, Venus is now in Scorpio in your 2nd house, makes opposition to the Black Moon Lilith. Now they're very similar, these two. So this will increase your desires. You'll want to fulfill your desires today. Mercury also makes an aspect to Neptune, so there'll be fantasy. Your imagination will be fired up as well. Just be careful because you may be a bit impulsive. Just make sure you have sound judgment. There might be some fears come up as well. Fears about money or lack of money. Maybe some fears about possessions. Maybe you don't feel you have enough of some things, so you need to get things or purchase things to make yourself feel more secure. But this isn't necessary. This is just a passing phase. We spoke earlier in the video about the fact that you may have had a wound, and Venus may have highlighted this. Well, the Sun aspects Chiron on the 26th, so again this wound may be highlighted. So it's another chance you have to heal these past hurts. The Sun and Chiron work well together, so this is an ideal opportunity to heal anything. The Sun's now in your 3rd house in Sagittarius, so it's about learning as well. It's about learning and understanding things about yourself and your past so that you can heal the present. On the 27th, Venus opposes Uranus. So this is a day when you have to expect the unexpected. It's no good to have rigid plans on a day like this. You need to be flexible. You need to try different things. You might meet new and exciting people. It'll be a day of stimulation. Then, for the last few days of the month, it's time to do some financial planning. Mercury in your 3rd house wants you to look at the picture. Wants you to delve deep, examine, ask yourself some difficult questions. You need to get your finances arranged so that you have a plan for the future. You know where you're going, what you're aiming for. It's no good having haphazard. You need to be precise now. On the last day of the month, there's a full moon and lunar eclipse across Gemini and Sagittarius. This highlights your 3rd and 9th house. So, what does this mean? Well, if you're in touch with your inner self, if you're in touch with your beliefs and you act in accordance with your beliefs, it'll be a great day of high energy, of achievement. If you're not in touch with your inner self and you're out of balance, then it will be quite a tense day, and you'll need to look and feel about what comes up on this day, and then you can work on that and make adjustments. It's also a good day for closing some doors and opening some new ones. Sometimes you have to close doors, you have to say goodbye, you have to purge and get rid of things before you can bring in the new and open those new doors. This is a good time to have a clear out. This is a good time to have a mental clear out as well. Get rid of all bad behaviour patterns. Get rid of things that no longer have a part in your life, so that you can bring in new things, new people, have new adventures. You'll need to learn new things. You'll need to travel more, perhaps, to learn more. This is a good time to sort these things out. The full moon is about endings, but it's all about a culmination of things. So you can reap the rewards of the past. You can also make that cycle turn, make that wheel turn, so that you start the new cycle at the same time. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And if you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you. Have a good month.